and then go over to...
Who did that?
Just make weird little noises on the way in. Oh, get that out of the way. Hello, and welcome. No longer Sexy Tuesdays here on Cosmos Candela. Instead,
now it's Throaty Thursdays.
Throaty
Temporarily,
Thursdays.
no.
Throaty Thursdays. That's... Will, take one brain.
Can we? No. Can we do... It could be a Thirsty Thursday.
Thirsty Thursday. Okay, that's a little bit better than Throaty.
That's still saucy, not as bad as Throaty.
Thursday is so visceral. Welcome back to Cosmos Candela and Dying of Exposure. My name is Steve. I am your game mommy, and I am joined by my cosmonauts in crisis. Say hello, cosmonauts in crisis.
I thought you were going to say my cosmonauts in Christ. Like,
this is now a Christian stream.
Crisis, yeah.
So Jesus comes. And
we don't say
everything.
Happy Holidays around here.
Yeah.
We say Happy Hanukkah like you should, because that's what Christ would have wished people, because he was Jewish. Anyway,
and we're in the middle of Hanukkah right now.
He was Jewish.
We're back. We are on Thursdays. Obviously, we're not going to be here for the next couple Thursdays because it is Christmas and New Year's Day, and so it is very unlikely. People should be with their families, but if they have the opportunity, found or otherwise. But we're on Thursdays for a while because, of course, somebody in this group has a very important podcast, actual play that they play in that is excellent at all times, and people should watch it. I want to tease them, but it's just a phenomenal experience. So we're going to be on Thursdays, which is super, super duper neat, but it's been a while.
Are you watching, Steve? I didn't know.
Yeah. I started. I was in the hospital for several days, so I was like, let's catch up on season 1 of Bitten. And so I watched it, and it gave me feelings. Phenomenal.
I love you.
Anyway, moving on from earnestness and into recap, because it has been a while.
Moving on from earnestness.
We're in the fantasy world, so we don't have to approach the emotions directly. There's an indirect layer. On fellas, at the time, toward the last bits of our session last time, we had a disparate group. Nim and Kilo were right near each other, running in a direction away alongside Keridwyn, Kilo's former partner, away from what they'd just gotten the heads up from Eddie shouting down the street was several different jackbooted private security organizations with either their own name for the organization they represent, or coming out of Grayson Industries or Talk to Me trucks and vans and pods.
They're like a really toxic ex.
Yeah. This all happening while Izzy is in a dead sprint to catch up to them. Eddie is surveying things, calling things out, but he's not there. And then Tery pulled a wild choice and hit their recognize some of the security, hit their like panic button, their like I've fallen and I can't get up button, and
life alert,
and a number of the security officers shouted out VIP in trouble, and started breaking off and hauling ass towards Tery. This was after some discussion about the Smilers. This was after a delightful little boba tea restaurant. We have all of the group together, but we are going to start with an inciting incident in this moment beyond the kind of closing of the surrounding pods, people all fully riot gear kitted up. We're going to start with a pretty significant inciting moment. Giggle Girl Productions, Abby, the player of Nim, could not be here today. And
You leave her. You
and so
stop it. I don't like where this
I
is
would
going.
like to know.
Keep your name out of her.
Eve,
I would
her
like to
name?
Her
know,
name.
and I would like to know from. I'm gonna say Kilo.
Yeah.
You're gonna start this with a dice roll. Consequences low. Give me either like a survey or a focus or like a read roll. You can pick whichever one you want.
Okay. Survey. I got wait. Wait, how's this game work again? I don't add them.
No, you
It's
don't
been a
add.
while since we
It's
played
just
this.
the
I just
higher
picked the
number.
highest one.
Yeah.
I got a 4.
You got a 4. Okay, that's enough.
Too many systems.
Mixed success. It's enough for Kilo to catch this. How does it make Kilo feel as they were
God.
surveying the oncoming threats when they hear behind them the familiar sound of a collapsing body and inherently turn to see Nim drop down onto the ground unconscious?
Oh. How does he feel?
Yeah. What does he feel or what does he do?
Think in this moment, if you can envision back when he was in the military, and you almost see that scene of what it would have been like for him cascade down over the one we're experiencing now. So he's swiveled like this before. He has seen a comrade fallen before. And his body moves to her before he even has time to think. He doesn't scream or yell out. He is just propelling himself through space to get to her as quickly as possible.
So you quickly get there, and with the mixed success, you can see they're very small in Velis. You can see a tranquilizing dart that like auto injects, and you can see immediately that Nim is still breathing, perhaps in contrast to the memory where they weren't playing for taking hostages in that situation. And so in contrast to the memory, this is a breathing Nim just knocked out completely.
Okay.
Eddie, since you are farther back, and by farther back I mean like a couple like medium city blocks away, you're not like that far away, and everything, you see this in the distance, but you can't really. There's a lot of sensory coming in. There's a lot of angles people are coming in at, and everything like that. You see that some people are sort of branching off to head toward Tery, and they certainly shouted loud enough that you could hear them say VIP in danger, but they don't like explain that as they're branching off, and they're moving at full run. You can see Izzy hauling ass to connect up with Keridwyn, Kilo, and Nim, and everything. What is your position or mind in this, Eddie? To give you a concept, there are roughly, out of vehicles right now, roughly 4 dozen or so different people scattered around you guys in sort of like a mostly circle, some positioned from behind, some positioned off to the east, some positioned off to the northeast and north, like closing in. Nobody's been physically reached yet, but they're doing that.
Okay.
I'm curious what Eddie's instincts are.
Oh,
here.
so they're behind me, where I'm like getting kettled in with.
You're still getting kettled in. They're coming from the Champion Security Building, as well, and so they're coming from kind of all directions.
All right.
You aren't fully penned in though. You
Okay.
do see that if you went down between the buildings, not like an alleyway, but like a side street.
Yeah.
Between the buildings, no one's coming from that side, which makes sense because it's the one building to the back of the other. It's a full street over. None of you were registered near there, or nobody pinged there.
And they're moving towards Tery threateningly, like VIP in danger, or are they going to try to protect Tery?
You
Back up, I think.
would have to roll to know that one. And that would be a
survey.
Was Eddie around when Tery got? We remember the very beginning of this campaign when the VIPs came. Are they still the same ones, or?
So no, this isn't inherently as easy, but that is one of the layers of potential success. Is you might recognize them, but you still don't know. Versus if you get the highest result, you're going to be like, oh, I know what that looks like. They're going to, in theory, protect the person that pays them.
So it would probably be Reed then.
Yeah, Reed.
Okay.
I think Reed would be good.
Well, that's a 3.
It's a 3. I think that you have the thought, but you don't know.
Okay. Shit. Eddie's gonna just sort of frantically look around, trying to figure out like what his next move is, and he's probably gonna think in this situation to try to that it's definitely a 2 heads are better than 1 kind of situation.
Yeah.
Looking over if Kilo and Izzy and who was the other one?
Keridwyn.
If they're all together and Tery is still flying solo, I'm gonna head over towards Tery. I'm gonna try to just get to them as quickly as possible.
I will say, as you look over, you probably see Kilo trying to goop up Nim in his non-dominant arms.
Yeah.
So his lower set, he's trying to cover her with this. So Tery would be the priority if you're nervous about Tery.
Yeah. That's like because and Nim is being covered by those
3 of the strongest people you probably know.
3 of the strongest people I probably know. All right, I better go over to help Tery. I'm a fucking toothpick. Okay.
So I
am a fucking drug-addled toothpick. Okay?
But you got psychic powers though.
A muscular toothpick.
I don't know which one of us is worse.
It kind of just depends on what
Tery,
you got.
Tery, at least you're sane.
Okay, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, we're going with that.
I talk to mushrooms if I don't take my medicine.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah, Terry's.
I think that's pretty cool, personally.
Tery and Izzy, can you each roll a d6 and just give me your number? And the highest roll is the next person that I'm going to center on for this moment. And then
2.
6.
Tery, you pressed your panic button, and it did work in the way that now about a 10 to 12 of the people that would be, in theory, running toward Nim and Kilo and Keridwyn are running towards you. How confident are you that they are doing what you pay them to do? You can see them like fully sprinting. They're, handful of seconds away, right? And everything. You heard them shout VIP in trouble. You can kind of, maybe it's your choice if you sensorily also recognize that Eddie is closing in on you to like join you.
This is for Julia, not for Terry. How panicked was I? I don't remember.
You were so you
It's been a
were
bit. I don't blame you.
you were disassociative and just kind of like
Okay.
locked in place for a while with the tension, but
Mhm.
you came out of it
You did.
realizing that it was like it's like your brain kicked into survival mode, and your survival mode triggered you to be like, well, I should call my security. And whether or not that was a masterful stroke of minimizing the potential threat to other people, or a habitual reaction to I'm under threat, so I call my security, and it just so happened that one of these groups of hired private security is under contract with you as well, so they do that. But so I feel like you're aware, still high stress, but you're not like shut down anymore.
Mhm. Okay, so I think these people are gonna help me because I have no background to believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, to
No reason
believe
not to.
anything other. Yeah, I'm privileged.
I'm privileged.
Okay. If you're confident that they're gonna help you,
I finally can say
and
that.
everything. I'm gonna have you. So rare.
Feels so good to get that off my chest.
I say
Oh
it in
my
the
God,
mirror
that's how
every
it
day.
feels.
So privileged. I'm privileged, and then I take out a loan that I cannot afford. And I go and I move into a neighborhood and marginalize it with Paneras, Panera Breads. That's such an awful thing to do to a neighborhood. Panera Bread is garbage.
Yeah. Well, Panera.
Anyway, since you feel like they're going to help you, that makes sense for you to be able to be aware enough that Eddie is also kind of closing in. I'm going to have you, not that you're not aware of the space and the structures around you, I'm going to have you do either, it's your choice, dealer's choice for Terry. You can do a survey or a focus or a read roll, not a particularly high thing, just as this situation is unfolding, how much insight do you have about how things are naturally going to go based off the security coming after you?
Okay.
You're already confident that they're here to help you, but there's some other information.
Sure. I'm gonna do a focus, but I should. Should I do? Should I do a guided dice, or it's not?
I would say
too
that you
urgent?
don't need to do an urgent guided dice on this. If you don't get this
Okay.
information, it's not going to change things a ton.
Okay. Okay. So,
You'll have the ability to still respond or react.
okay. It's a 6
Perfect.
again.
Ooh.
Eddie is approaching
Awesome.
you, and security is running after you. You know
Mhm.
that you need to communicate to that security that Eddie is not threatening you, because he looks like the kind of person that would threaten you. They need to know as soon as possible that they need to not form tackle Eddie rugby style onto the ground and beat the daylights out of him with a 6.
Okay, so I'll do like 2 thumbs ups towards Eddie and be like, "Hey, friend, it's okay. Everything's fine." Very loudly to try to. Yeah.
I am going to.
And I'm gonna say friend instead of. I'm not gonna say his name.
Great instinct. I'm gonna have you, Terry, give me a sway roll. And for that 6 on the last one, I'm just going to give you an extra die for it for free, so you can roll 3d6 and take the highest instead of 2.
It's cool. Okay.
You do not need that high of a success for them. These are well-paid people, so they immediately pick up. Good for Eddie, because you still would have had time to react. I wouldn't have just like thrown you under the bus, but like good for Eddie, because now Eddie doesn't need to worry about dodging or fighting anyone in the immediate future. A person that does need to worry about dodging or fighting someone is you are at a dead sprint and closing super fast on Kilo and Keridwyn, and now what you see is Nim being collected up in Kilo's lower arm section, a lower arm pair, and everything. You are on what can only be called a collision course with some of the security. You have options here.
Yeah.
What does Izzy do in this dead sprint?
Well, seeing that Nim's down, they can just sprinting harder.
Sprinting
It's
harder.
straight up Frankie the freshest kid in town, riding through
And
everything.
when you approach said things, they will get in your way in the way that they're running the same way. You're just running faster.
Sports mode.
Do you just like fully like juke and weave around them, or do you try to shove them or derail them at all?
Going through.
Through. Okay.
Just power forward through.
All right.
If you're in my way, you won't be.
Okay. So this, because of your positioning, doesn't come with a high threat to your physical form, but if you do real bad on this roll, you will take a body mark on this. However, you can use, because you're kind of moving through, I think it's fair to let you use either move or strike. Your choice.
3 and move. If I have 3 and move, just roll 3 dice, right?
Yeah, roll 3 dice.
Yeah. Because pretty much just running, realize, oh shit, it's even more serious than I thought. Blocking, and
Yeah.
just. I got 2 5s. Nice. 2
All right.
5s and a 4.
With 2 5s, as you kind of move through, rather than just shoulder your way through, you you take advantage of the fact that they're running away from you and not like preparing themselves and their balance for it, and you topple a few of these guys. They like, you topple one and then 2 others stumble over that, and it becomes like a human pile up a little bit on the ground. You haven't stopped all of them from running, but you are in front of them, and you are closer to Kilo, Keridwyn, and Nim.
The scruff ball all over again.
Kilo.
I have a question, Steve.
Yeah.
So sorry. It's a rules thing. Just because I know we're not playing Candela in the typical setting. So like I have an ability that says, it's called Behind Me. It's spend 1 nerve to choose an ally in the same scene who is about to take a mark from a phenomenon. Then describe what you do that allows you to take the mark instead. But it just specifies mark, like any kind of mark.
Yeah.
But I guess nothing in this scene would qualify it as a phenomenon? Or
Not,
I just want
so
to...
I would be willing for you to be able to take a negative consequence to someone else, regardless of if it is supernatural or not. If you want to use it for that in a more kind of physical classic thing, there will, trust me, phenomena is about to come. So you may just have the answer to, because this seems very much like capitalism and government bad. This is a horror campaign.
Cool.
Is there something you specifically wanted to ask about on that though? Like, is there like a thing you want to?
I'm not. Well, it occurred to me after the fact. I'm gonna let it stand because like, if I'd known someone was actively targeting Nim in the moment,
Yeah.
Kilo probably would have tried to take that shot for her. But I'm gonna let it stand.
Okay.
And because the narrative has happened and we're already heading in a direction.
So you are also welcome to
I just
invent a reason that you could undo Nim's unconsciousness if you so want. You might have, maybe you have, some sort of substance, even something as simple as smelling salts. Maybe you have the ability to, maybe you have some like emergency kit with you. Maybe you just do things, or you could try to. I don't think you can suck out the poison, if you will. But
no, that's so fine. I don't think I'll do that in this moment because narratively, I don't know if it quite makes sense with like all eyes on us right here to try to address that issue. But I'll let you know if I circle back to it.
So with my glasses off,
You could put them back on. I just wanted to give you my points
Oh, thank you.
because I had so many.
No, I'll live by the handful of minimal
No,
point
see?
redemptions I have. It's fine. I'm nearsighted. It's okay.
You really
I can see everything. It's okay. So in this moment, then you see Keridwyn glances to you. They're obviously going to take their marching orders from you. This is very, you and Keridwyn lock in to what used to happen, which is when shit actually hit the fan, Keridwyn would defer to Kilo in this, and you wouldn't have to speak so much as act, and Keridwyn would compliment said action. This allows me not to play a DMPC, and just have you guys decide what the other big strong person does. Izzy, you see Izzy kind of break through, and Izzy's gonna close on you guys. It is it's either fight to fight time or fight to flight time. There is no exit path that doesn't involve physical conflict or give up. That's also on the options. What's Kilo's instinct? You've got a kind of a good amount of semicircle around you, like 75% of your pathways have people in the way of them coming at you, and you see that they are fully armed.
Yeah, Kilo's instinct is that there's too many. There's too many of them. We're clearly outnumbered here. This is a very targeted attack.
Yeah.
His instinct is to either find the quickest escape route, whether that be through people, or cover until a quicker escape route can be acquired. Is there any cover in the nearby vicinity that I see, or is there nothing? Am I just a sitting duck?
So I'm gonna have you do your roll to look for that, and then depending on its success, will allow those options to become available.
Fair enough. Okay.
Good old classic. Do
Survey.
I find anything cool? If the roll's high enough.
How do I live?
Survey, read, whatever you want to try and use here.
I got a 5.
You got a 5.
Survey says
There are definitely areas in your vicinity that would be better positioned for you to give you a few more beats to find an escape path. Unlike where Eddie was, it's a little bit denser here, so you can't just like break for an alley and try and outrun it. But if you got yourself positioned in like a doorway or a windowsill so that it wasn't just like you exposed on almost all sides, you would at least be better able to block potential incoming things at Nim, prevent people from trying to grab Nim out of your arms, which you suspect they're going to try to do, and it would allow Izzy and Keridwyn to like shoulder up with you and provide like not so much a choke point as just like a reduced exposure. Yeah, and so there's definitely, I would say that the best thing to you is that literally right near you is like an inletted doorway where it kind of indents into the building a little bit and has like the little bit of like overhang cover and everything. And that would at least keep all of your potential threats in front of you in your scope of vision and give you like a little bit of time. And you've got a clear route to that. The other
Kilo makes that call, I would say. If the other is an inferior choice, he's not going to take it. He's taking the most.
Yeah. So he's taking the most secure choice.
Yes, absolutely. He runs with Nim in his arms, like his top set of arms as well is kind of almost cradling her like an outstretched rib cage.
Yeah.
As he's like, it's like he's booking it down a football field.
Yeah.
As quickly as
this
possible.
is a scruff ball game. Yeah.
At the time that happens, Keridwyn immediately falls in line to put themselves at a kind of like beside and a little bit to the front of you because your arms are occupied. And Keridwyn with like a nod to you, is waiting to understand if you want them to maximum try to create a hole. This is the same look you would get in the same that you go back to those military memories, and then some of the security forces memories. Keridwyn is giving you the same look they'd give on an enemy battlefield, like because you know they do not fuck around.
Yeah.
Is
this our best shot?
This is very effective, but it would involve just murdering a bunch of people.
Oof.
Because you know what Keridwyn can do, and they are very good at that. It's what you can do too.
I'm not gonna let them take Nim. That's not happening.
I don't even think you need to say it. They see the vigilance in your gaze, and they, at that glance back, they nod. Izzy, you get to like meet this as you watch this giant, this person that is the same size as Kilo, essentially. They claim that they're taller, but the same size as Kilo. You get to see this. You know that this person's name is Keridwyn. You know that Kilo was there to meet them. And you watch this person just pull out 2 guns, 2 pulse guns, switch them to lethal. So they're not going to be like a concussive pulse. They're going to be a hot ray of energy that will cut through whatever's in front of it. And they start firing them into the security
knee
forces.
slide and keep low.
So you knee side and keep low. Izzy, I need you to do a let's do another move or a strike roll. Your choice.
I'm better a mover than a shake. I'm a better mover than a striker for now.
For now.
3.
You move, you definitely avoid getting hit. They also are professional enough not to hit you. And everything. You do slide in. The consequence of a 3 is that you put yourself in a position where very shortly one of a couple security forces that are kind of coming up on the side is going to reach you, Keridwyn, and Kilo, and it's gonna be throw hands time.
Okay.
And so I will, which I knew you'd be fine with, but they're gonna, instead of you having the choice to make the first action against them, they will swing at you first, and you'll be able to react to that and then act upon them. I thought
I was going to scuff my knee or stub my toe. This is worse better.
I don't know if Julia is at desk or not, but I'm guessing.
I am here. I'm here.
Okay, you're there. Julia, Tery and Eddie are standing next to each other. Eddie, you watch these security forces kind of circle around you. Tery, you know that they're here to help. They're here fully to ensnare and protect you, and their body language sort of shifts to that, because instead of all facing you, they begin to kind of move into a perimeter of protection. And what seems like the commanding officer, it's hard to tell because they're not like labeled, but the person in charge of that, and they're behind a full mask and goggles and everything. They look at you and they're like, Mr. Byte, we need to extricate you from this area. It's a full running action. Your friend can come with, but we need to go.
All right.
Okay.
Let's go.
So you two are being huddled into one of the like van pod vehicles, because they're just gonna take you and get you back to a safe house for Tery, or maybe Tery's condo or whatever. It's not clear.
But they're taking Eddie too?
They're taking Eddie as well.
Why?
With you, because he's your friend, and obviously your friend needs their protection as well.
Yep.
Eddie, do you want to come or do you want to stay?
What's the situation with Nim and?
They're in a full brawl state now. You're watching Keridwyn shoot people. You're watching Kilo kind of cover Nim, and then you're watching Izzy kind of square up on some people. So they're fighting in full bore. The security group is trying to get their important person away from the threat.
Okay. Where are they taking you?
Tery, you would know that they're either going to take you back to the condo and post up and guard you,
I know.
or they're going to take you
you're
to
just
the
gonna say,
nearest
"I don't
safe
know"?
house. But you don't know
No,
which.
somewhere safe for me at least. Do I know if it's safe for Eddie too? Because I don't
Yeah, it
know,
will be.
because
You
of
know
crime.
that anyone with you, you paid
Okay.
for the premium package. Anyone with you also gets protected. They are considered.
Okay.
Yeah. So Eddie
it's
right
like
now
that.
is in no danger from this group.
I want to try to grab one of these security guards. Are they armed? The
Oh
ones
yeah,
that
to the teeth.
Okay. I'm gonna try to grab one of their weapons and run towards Kilo and
All right.
Izzy.
I will give
Okay.
you Eddie, unsuspecting this actually, like, because Tery convinced them you're a friend, so they did not even consider worrying about that. And who would Tery know that would just grab a weapon?
Yeah.
And everything. So you can, this has the makings of like normally like a move type roll, but if you have like a strike or like a control, which is a finesse move, that's sort of like sleight of hand, I think could do it, or you could use some of your other more intelligent skills if you want to make the roll on that to make the judgment call on what the best person to do this off of is. Consequences
I'm
on
just
this are pretty medium. They'll get
Okay.
real mad if you fail this.
Or
I mean, they'll get mad either way, but it could be
I'm
negative.
gonna use one of my nerve drives, and I'm gonna try to use move and just
Okay.
sort of like manhandle one away from one of these guys. And
Okay, higher the roll, the better the weapon.
I think I used up all my good rolls on my masks game last
Yeah.
night. Snake eyes.
Can't I?
Wow.
Yeah.
Snake eyes.
So you know what I think would happen? I try to grab one of these weapons, and they just kind of turn and go sit down and shut up, and I'm stuck with Tery.
Stop it. It's mine. It's just...
No. Give me the Lochnar. It's my Lochnar. Such a specific heavy metal reference. That is not quite the consequence. It does amount to that.
Okay.
For Eddie. Eddie, you turn to one of not the kind of security force that's sort of perimeter, like sort of like securing up Tery. Not like within those group of bodies, but like a little bit back, still part of that organization, obviously. A little bit back, you turn and like you've never felt before, you lose control of your body entirely. As it hurts. It's like a pressure on all of your internal form. Your muscles, your organs, certainly your brain. And your body forces itself with double snake eyes to sit down, or rather, a person forces your body to sit down without touching you. You recognize a mind manipulating you. What does Eddie do?
Oh shit. I want to try to overpower it.
All right. I will.
I want to try to like sort of focus. Like I'm honestly just using focus. Like try to like focus through like whatever outside psychic influence is trying to do this.
All right, and just to let you know, to overpower this, you'll need a 5 or a 6, and
Okay.
and if you get If you get anything below that, you will take 1 brain mark.
Okay. That's below that. I'm going to take a brain mark.
Brain mark. You try this whoever the fuck this is. This person is strong in a way that you have not often experienced, and let yourself get close enough to see who it was. Normally, if you sense any kind of this level of heat, you're like, I'm just gonna go that way now and not interfere with someone that is that aware. Like it is hard. But yeah, you take the brain mark and are forced to sit down, which for Tery is probably. How does Tery react to this?
These people that are helping me are not the same people who are attacking Kilo and Nim.
Not directly, no.
Right?
You suspect they would be, but you have pulled them to you instead.
And then, so it wouldn't work if I tell them to help my friends too, right now.
You don't know if that would work or not.
So I'm gonna try that because before I thought more of distraction, but now that I'm seeing that there's shooting and death, first I'm gonna duck to the ground like a weenie.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna be like, no, they're my friends. Help them too.
All right.
We're all friends here. Yeah.
All right. To get them to successfully interfere, you're gonna need a 6 on sway.
Okay.
Anything below a 6 on sway is going to just fail. There's not a lot of consequence for you. If you get a 1, if you end up with a 1, they're going to get up physical with you, not in a harmful way, but in a this rich person doesn't know what they're talking about. We need to get them out of here now.
Which is usually the case.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Which is fair. Okay, so should I? Do you think I should use a guided die?
I think it would be extremely helpful to Izzy and Kilo and Keridwyn and Nim if they had allies like trying to interfere with people attacking them.
Mm-hmm.
So how do I do it? I have 2 for sway, 2 little dots.
Yeah. So in your case, Tery, you have 2 little dots, and you still have 1 like drive that you can dump into it. So so you can burn that drive, and that gives you 3 little dots. So you roll 3d6 instead of 2d6 with the attempt of hoping to get a 6.
Okay, that's good. Let me just take burn the drive.
Yeah.
Okay, it's
5 through 2. They won't like. They'll be like resist it. Oh, what's up?
It was 2 6 and a 5.
2 6s and a 5. Beautiful.
Oh no! Holy shit,
Eddie.
Yeah.
You can't move still, and the person that's locking you in, who's allowing you to make eye contact with the mask, with the goggles that are, because they have like the full face cover goggles and the full face cover mask and everything. All of these troops have some variation of that. Nobody's exposed faces. Eddie, they're allowing you to do that. They don't move. But you do watch as Tery commands the people that he pays top dollar for to protect those people over there. And Eddie, I am going to give you a read roll on this one, because this is a little bit in your bailiwick, or you can do a sense roll.
I'm going to do sense, because I'm better at that. Actually, I'm good at read too. You know what? I'll do read. What the hell? Now I guess I just had to get the rest out. That's a 6.
Beautiful. You just experienced it. Your body moved not of your will. And even the most masterful thing that isn't like poltergeist possessing a body, or even oftentimes it is, if it is external to the body, it cannot move the body as smoothly and delicately as a body can move on its own. So when you sat down hard. It was very mechanical. You didn't worry about like bruising your tailbone or hurting your hip or anything like that. It was just there. You see that kind of initial movement from everyone around Tery. And with a 6, and because you're allowed to make goggle contact, I guess, with the person that's looking at you, you know in your gut that the person that listened to Tery and has initiated all of the soldiers going that way is the person that's currently got you on lock. That is the true in charge person. Now, you see them relieved of it the moment that they kind of get started in that direction, and now they're operating under their thing. But you can see kind of those, with a 6, you can see sort of like those odd moments of stiffness that these people should not have. They've already been running.
Right.
They're already warmed up. And then they go and they start closing and lightly firing at the other security thing. At the other security, one remains that is not the person that's got you on lock, Eddie, and the apparent, the in-world seeming commanding officer to the physical realm.
I stand behind them.
Yeah, he
I was
goes
gonna
and it's
ask
like,
if there's one person so I can hide.
yeah, and goes to Tery and Eddie, and it's like, we really need to get you into a vehicle at least to protect you, and then we'll help bring your friends in as well. Do you resist him trying to? He's not like harshly doing it. He's trying to like usher a person, right? Like usher a couple people.
There's not a whole hell of a lot I can do about it otherwise.
There's they are lightly shooting back. They're not helping that much.
No, they're helping,
Lightly
but they
shooting.
don't want to hit your friends. So they're doing their best, but people are closing in, and you don't shoot into
We're being
allies.
so gentle with our guns.
Yeah,
so
I should say
We're gently shooting.
I should say they are deliberately shooting, which impacts these.
We're kneecapping.
Yeah, they're deliberately shooting these other mercenaries that are kind of after your friends, but they are doing because they have to make sure they don't wing anyone that might be Tery's friend. They cannot go buck wild and just spray fire like they would. So it's a little bit more controlled.
Okay, so I'll tell the guy, I'll be like, fine, but if they don't get to the same car as I do, you're fired. So.
Yeah, Eddie.
Threatening his livelihood.
Eddie, you do not feel
Family.
On full Richie, yeah.
Yeah, so Tery, you definitely
Privilege.
set that tone with them. I'll let that 6 carry. Eddie, you don't feel you're given back full control of your body, but you're given a fair amount of control back to your body. And Eddie has the and it's almost like every time you try to do something that isn't follow along with Tery, it feels like that feels bad. But as long as you follow along with Tery, nobody's like puppet mastering you to follow along with Tery. It's almost like that. And everything. However, you do have another opportunity to resist here, because they did have to give you a little bit more control so that it wasn't so obvious you were being like mental dragged.
Right. That's only a 4 on focus.
Four's pretty good.
4's good enough that you kind of test the limits of this very much.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think with a 4, we'll leave it at that. You don't hurt. You're not getting penalized. You're just sort of being the psychic version of like hard ushered along. Back to the combat. We're gonna pick Izzy first. Izzy, you slid under kind of Keridwyn. It lets you close in on someone. One of these people, because you are so close, whips out like a pulse baton that they are going to hit you with cop style. Cop style and everything. I need you to roll something to mitigate the damage of this. It'll be 1 body damage if
Sweep
they
the leg.
hit you.
See, here's 2 things. Like, trying to debate move or strike because I'm still in motion, technically sliding and just kip up.
Sweep the leg. Sweep.
I mean, you have toppled some of them before.
True. Let's see. I don't want to do this.
Sliding into home.
Are they in front of me, beside me, or just like
They
Bust
are
his
they are
kneecaps.
coming right at you, in front of you. So like they're doing the big arm open swing, like
oh, they're
they
getting
do-
donkey kicked?
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
they-
on,
Yeah.
yeah.
Especially he's being obnoxious about it. Get him.
I'm already sliding on my knees. I just shift the weight over and just double kick to the chest.
Okay.
Yes.
Then you're gonna roll a strike roll. Now I am gonna say this: doing it this
Okay.
way creates a little bit more consequence if you get a 1. If you get a 1, you're not gonna have a chance to then like try and hit them again. You're still only gonna get the 1 body damage, but it means that they're basically gonna have the Candela Obscura equivalent of a negotiated advantage to like really fuck you up next time. But if you do well,
No.
you have the potential. On a 6, this person's not going to be a problem. On a 5 or a 4, you're going to prevent them from hurting you and maybe hurt them a little bit. 3 and a 2, it just they hit you. You
I'm
don't
gonna
get
spend a
ground.
drive
Mhm.
because I want to be cool doing this. A 5.
A 5. Okay.
Oh god, I did that drive because I did 2 1s and a 5. Oh,
Ooh. So this Kilo, you clock this. Clock this as Izzy does this. In the way that Izzy is an athlete first, it is so apparent in how they move around combat, and you've seen it a little bit.
Yeah.
Most people like look to the weapons in their kit most effectively to do that, and very few people. It's sort of like a person trying to fight like a dog or a bird, where if the bird or dog comes at you with its full bird dog athleticism, human beings have a real problem with like figuring out how to manage that. These are people trained to fight people that fight with their fists or with guns and knives. And Izzy's capoeiraing, donkey kicking them, and they are just ill prepared. So Izzy's two feet just like nail this dude in the ribs. He drops his baton. That dude is hurt, but he's not down because it was a 5. But he's very hurt, and you feel like another good shot will take that person out. Keridwyn,
you said drop the baton, right?
yeah, he did drop the baton.
I heard drop the baton. That's all I needed to hear.
He dropped his little oppression stick.
Izzy can take it. Izzy, take it. Take the
That's why I take
With
it.
a 5,
I want that.
with a 5, I will let you collect the baton immediately.
Yes. Yes.
And Izzy, you have the baton. I'm gonna let you do your respond and your roll for your respond before I move on to Kilo, Keridwyn, and kind of what's happening there.
Okay, so I want to just paint this picture. You just see Izzy slide on his knees through another person, shift weight, donkey kick, like you kip up,
Yeah.
again, like breakdance and whatnot.
Yes.
Just in this person's face, land on his feet. Oh shit! Because it's like the ball is
Catch.
fumbled. Instinctively, I catch the ball.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
So much is
So
happening.
you
all at
caught
once.
the baton. Do you then swing to try and drop this person so that they are no longer a potential
Oh yeah,
threat? 'Cause
momentum's
they're still
coming
standing.
down.
Momentum's coming down.
That's so badass.
Give
You
me-
disarmed him and are gonna smack him in the same.
Yeah, I think
That's so
it
good.
bears doing that. Like when you're in like especially hand-to-hand combat or fast combat in a game like this, it's not about doing one action per thing and then moving on to the person all the time. Sometimes it's about like, what does that 3 seconds look like? And this is what it looks like. Yeah, do another strike roll, my guy.
Like you have the right to remain silent. Another 5 and a 1, but we don't know that one.
Describe how you successfully injure this man to unconsciousness and or death.
Oh,
Your choice.
Izzy's not a killer unless he needs to be. So
Yeah.
Is he ready to kill a man? Is the question.
Okay, so
Izzy has no reason to kill right now. If
describe-
they hurt one of y'all, then yes.
Yeah, you can knock him unconscious. It's equivalently fine.
But as y'all, like I said, kip up, baton goes down, Izzy's on his feet, grabs it, just smacks him across the face, spins around, and right beside.
Beautiful.
I just forgot Kilo's friend's name.
Keridwyn.
Keridwyn.
Uh,
Just
Beautiful.
Just gone full
Just
jock.
imagine Izzy with a gun, though. Imagine.
Imagine a gun kata Izzy. Imagine Izzy in the movie Equilibrium. So
Izzy gun enough.
Izzy gun enough? Oh, very good. Very good. Very good. Izzy gun enough.
The guns are on his feet like
Izzy gun
Bayonetta.
enough. Yeah.
Kilo.
Is he gonna shoot?
Kilo is gonna, or Kilo, you see
His
that
gun.
Terry
Yeah.
Kilo is gun enough. You see that Terry has successfully convinced his private security contractors to help. This is all happening at the same time. You immediately clock that. They're firing at the people that are trying to close on you, and more specifically Nim. Keridwyn is trying to cut a path for the run and everything, but they're not quite there yet. They haven't like cleared it. Although Izzy doing what they just did helps. You said that you were like Kilo was watching Izzy. Izzy is in motion and moving into their next action. They're not gonna wait and stay. But you're in like routes and analysis mode in that like best path out of there. So it's you,
I'm mapping it out. Yes.
Kilo, that sees when Izzy cracks this person across the face, thus shattering the mask that has been covering the lower part of their face.
Stop it. Don't tell me.
You see a face. Now you see something that you, Kilo, don't recognize.
Oh, okay.
But the players at this table, specifically, I guess it would just be Eddie if Eddie had seen this. It's like a pale. You can't see the eyes. You can just see the nose down. They're too pale. They're morbidly pale. Nearly dead. But that paleness is interrupted by little growths of fungi on one
This is a ton of
side.
people.
Oh
And
shit!
little
Cyber
bits,
fungus zombies.
and you notice that like along the right side of their jaw there seems to be some sort of like metal.
Fungaloids.
You don't have a lot of time to analyze this, but it's weird, and you clock it because you've never seen anything like that, and you could not be more sure that this is not okay, whatever is happening with that guy's face. You don't like to judge. Aliens come in all different shapes and sizes. You've been on Velas for decades. You've seen a lot of different kinds of aliens. None of them look straight up dead like this. And certainly not with fungal growths and mechanical bits. So you see that. What does Kilo do in this moment as far as to try and encourage the escape?
Okay. The thing is, it's complicated because he's not willing to put Nim down. That's not happening. Like his arms are interlocked over her very intentionally.
Yeah.
To cover up all vitals in case something does happen to make contact, it'll hit him first. I truly think because he's been analyzing these paths from where he stands, and yes, that fungal person is a concern, but it's not the main concern right now, so he's clocking that and he's tucking that away. But the path of least resistance, I truly think he's confident in how big he is and how strong he is, and I truly think he would just attempt to barrel through the path of least resistance.
All right. Give me a move. Then that's a move.
Okay. Would I? Would it be navigate?
Navigate is Oh, sorry. I was gonna have you make a move roll, but if you want to use your like ability to navigate, Yeah, navigate. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna burn a drive for
Yeah,
this.
there is. If you get a 1, if you get 3 ones, I guess, or 2 ones,
Mhm.
however many pips, very bad consequences for this. If you get a
Okay.
2 or a 3, or 2 or a 3, you don't find a good route and you back off.
Mhm.
4 to 5, you find a route, but you're in the mix for a little bit, and then a 6, obviously is maximum success.
Okay.
You pull an Izzy and just like fully trip them up, break some ankles. Well, you barrel through.
Kill people just by running through.
Maybe.
I hope not.
You've
That's
just Black
pretty
Friday
morbid.
them. Squish.
I got a 6.
Got a 6.
Hell yeah.
We got a 6.
Mm-hmm.
Nerve is worth it.
I am gonna say, Kilo, you successfully. It's big enough. It's open enough. You can knock down a couple people at full steam. That's not in question. So you see the hole, create the hole. Keridwyn, eyes on you, immediately knows what's happening, falls in line, tries to like pats Izzy on the shoulder to make sure that Izzy sees where the movement is happening, not
Just
in a controlling
three
way.
big reptiles.
Just 3
barreling through.
big scalies, just absolutely barreling through some mercenaries.
yeah.
Keridwyn, Keridwyn point blank executing people. Keridwyn is gun coddying right now. It's a John Wick thing where Keridwyn just grabs a person, shoots them in the head, and then just moves to the next person. They are not.
I knew they would do this.
Yeah.
I've
This
used
is
this
what they
baton
do.
for I use this baton for everything in my way.
Izzy is batoning things. Tery.
Later, Izzy's gonna like cut a pizza with it.
Hey, don't spoil the ending.
Little post fight Quasar's reward.
Yes.
Tery and Eddie,
Hello.
you've been ushered toward the van. You're pretty much at it, the like van pod, the passenger pod, and everything. There's not like more people in it. They all rolled out, so there's just you. The ostensible like person in charge that's been talking to you, and then mysterious person behind a mask has not moved really. They just let you guys pass them and everything, but they are definitely hanging back and present.
They're clearly, puppet stringing the security team.
Yeah, they're making and Eddie, you can tell, anyone looking at them can tell that they seem interested in the conflict. Now that people are on the move and everything, you see, and it makes it a little harder for them to fire in with lethal force. You see what every motherfucking jackbooted, kitted up group does, and you see that they're going to throw tear gas into the situation, except tear gas in this era is not just painful. It will knock a person out. It's like a mix of a flashbang, a concussive grenade, and a tear gas all at once.
It's like there's knockout gas in there. There's...
Yeah. There's a concussive force into it and everything, and they're gonna do that. They're doing it at the people they've been told to attack by Tery, and they're not doing it at Izzy, Kilo, and Nim and them. But Izzy, Kilo, Nim, and them are going to get caught up in it. It's not lethal. It sucks. You have a headache afterward. Your eyes are dry and it stings and it's unpleasant. But like most people could easily survive it. But both Eddie and Tery, you see them doing this. You have a beat, the both of you, to see if you can influence this in some fashion to either better assist your friends that are running, or just stop them from using that altogether.
Tery would know this guy, he would catch it, right? He would know.
Yeah.
Even though
Terry
he's
knows. No,
privileged.
I mean, you've seen news. You know
Even
how
though privileged.
you see news.
You see the
Velis
news.
shows that it's in control of problematic groups in the station, and it shows footage of security fucking wailing on protesters and union breaking sometimes and stuff like that. So it's not uncommon for it to be like guns or batons, and then eventually this comes out.
I never really cared about it.
Yeah, but you've seen it.
I was gonna say, they are out of gunshots, like of aim of like gunshots now, right?
Yeah,
They're
they
coming
can't
towards it.
fire right now at the group that's chasing after Izzy, Kilo, Nim, and Keridwyn because
but
they're in the mix.
Is Kilo Izzy? Are they like still getting like?
They're
people
still
are
getting
shooting at
away.
them?
People are still shooting at them.
So okay, because I was gonna try to go towards them because if I am there, they're not gonna throw the
Okay,
the
that's
gas.
an interesting
I
thing.
imagine.
What
Yeah.
What are you
Um,
thinking, Will?
I was gonna commune with Kilo. Basically, send a psychic message, just like they've got grenades. Get the fuck out of there.
Okay,
I'm getting.
We're
I'm
working on
getting. I'm already getting.
Okay, so you can just commune. That's a thing
Which-
you can do, Eddie.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna have you roll
And-
something about it.
Okay.
But go on.
Also, this is the first time I've reached out to any of my teammates psychically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, we all know as players and GM.
I'm not even sure like this has even come up as a thing I can do with the rest of
sure?
the group. Like
At all?
Eddie has never.
I
so
thought you
in a-
talked about.
Oh, go on.
No. Go ahead.
Wasn't that at our episode on the game on the like that we dressed up? I think you used commune there, but it's a different.
it was
was
like
special.
it's never been I don't think I've ever sat down and taught like basically everybody knows that I think everybody in the group knows that I use the drugs to sort of keep the voices down. I don't think anybody really knows that I can do things with the voices,
Mm.
Okay.
I thought.
I could have sworn one time you talked to
I
somebody.
could have sworn one time we
I can't
talked
remember
about
who.
the chorus.
Maybe with Nim.
Thank you. Yeah, I think you actually talked to Nim.
Nim would be the
Oh,
only
okay.
other person because Nim is the only other person that's hypersensitive to the cult chanting.
and Nim was the person that was with me in the tunnels.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
So okay, that's what. Yeah. So
That's how we knew it. But
Nim's the only one.
And Nim's
that knows
unconscious.
About. Yep. So
Yeah.
So you're gonna. So basically, Kilo, you're gonna hear in your head Eddie's voice saying like, they've got gas. Try not to breathe. Like get out of there fast and try not to breathe.
Okay, so that is
Okay.
fully successful.
I
That
think
happens.
Kilo's confused in the moment because he's like, "Is my comm just really loud or something?" What the fuck? Just
And that's
keeps
going to
running.
benefit. That's going to benefit Runaway Squad when you do it. So that happens. You're using a move. I love that. I would like you to roll a sense roll for me. Consequences on this are actually pretty high. Not mortally to you though, Eddie.
Okay.
oh my god.
Sure.
3.
What about my plan? Wait, don't
Hold on,
kill
Terry.
anyone.
We'll get there. This doesn't impact anything. With a 3,
Okay.
I'm going to give you a choice, Eddie.
Okay.
You were reaching out to Kilo, but this person, this mysterious silent figure, has been in your brain,
Yeah.
bordering you. They know that you did this, and you know that they're gonna try and piggyback off of you into Kilo, and you know that if it were you trying to do this, you'd try to keep it quiet. So that the person whose mind you're in, if you're like trying to subvertively do this guy has big, like, in the same way that you don't really talk about your stuff, this person is obviously not talking about their stuff.
Sure.
And everything, and they like to keep it on the DL.
Right.
With a 3, you know enough to know, or at least suspect, that that's going to happen.
Yeah.
You can make a choice here, Eddie. I think right now you have 1 mark in brain.
I have 2 marks in brain.
2 marks in brain. All right, 2 marks in brain. So you can make a choice. You can either try to focus or sense or whatever mind thing you want to do sway. I'd let that would like whatever skill you decide to roll to block this person from piggybacking into Kilo's mind and everything, or like touching any part of Kilo's mind while you're calling out to them. If you take your 3rd brain roll or mark, you automatically succeed. But also you have 3 marks in brain.
That would be our first.
Not yet. No, cause
It's got to go 1 over.
Oh, it's the 4th
yeah,
one.
It's you take 3 marks and then the 4th is
Okay.
4th is bad news.
I want to put Eddie on the edge of being like, you're not dropping or anything, but you are.
Yeah, I'll take a 3rd brain.
You snap back like a fucking rubber band with a little bungee, or like a bungee cord with a little hook on it, and you drag that mind right back into yours without letting it divert in any way, shape, or form.
Get back here.
And anyway, so Kilo, you don't know any of this has happened. You're barely aware of how Eddie communicated to you exactly, and everything.
The volume was very loud.
Tery, are you running into the fray to try and prevent them from using the gas?
I think it's the clever thing to do
It
because
is pretty clever.
I am. Yeah, it's pretty clever. I'm like, yeah, but if I go
Tery's
there,
smart.
yeah, if I go there, they're not gonna do that because they would never throw gas at me. Right? So
Yeah.
I go with my arms like up, like going, guys,
All right, there, but-
guys. No,
All
I
right.
love for a second. I thought this is kind of out of character. No, it's me. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, the way that you do something heroic for someone else by trusting in your own ego that you couldn't possibly be under threat from these
Incredible.
people is so
Yeah,
in character.
like, I am basically a shield right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is what you're gonna have to do 2 rolls for this. The first roll is move, and all you need it to be is not a 1, 2, or a 3. If it's a 4, 5, or 6, you are moving fast enough that you can get in the way of this in a way that might make them resist, or that pause them. The second roll you'll make is a sway roll for just basically presenting the obvious to them. You don't fucking tear gas, concussive flash grenade your paycheck. You just don't. Because even if it's okay, even if they're okay afterward, you're definitely fired.
Yeah.
So first the move roll.
Okay, I have one little
1 pip in move.
Yeah. Do you think
Uh-oh.
Oh boy, why are you making that face?
what do you think?
I
Steve?
think so. The consequences of this is how easy is it going to be for the rest of them to get away? There's another side consequence to this, which is no, you presented them as friends and you're Tery Byte. So there's no side consequence. So I would say that this is light to medium consequence, but almost no negative long-term consequence for Tery. It's just it doesn't make it harder for them to get away.
Okay. So I'm not gonna burn a drive. I only have one left.
Roll it straight.
Okay. 6. Gosh, what is
God,
happening?
You are heat tonight.
Gosh.
So you absolutely get in a position now. This will lower the difficulty of the
Tery
sway
is
roll.
locked in.
Guys, no, guys.
We had a little mentee bee. We moved past it.
Yeah,
No,
fully locked.
stop.
Good.
What are you doing?
Now you need to do a sway roll. Before,
Okay.
to sway them, it was going to be a 5 or a 6 because you got a 6 and you're well positioned. A 3 or a 4 will also succeed. So you just need to not have it be a 1 or a 2.
Okay. Okay, 3.
3. That's enough
Good enough. Good enough.
to slow them down on that.
Good enough.
That mechanically allows for a much easier getaway for Kilo, Izzy, Keridwyn, and Nim. Before we go to them, Eddie, no
Yes.
roll necessary. You can feel it in your mind. A weird sense of respect when you dragged that mind back with you and taking the injury. Like this person isn't malicious to you. They're just doing what a strong person would do as a bouncer at a club. They're locking you down.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
everything. And so they're like, oh, all right. I knew you could resist because they felt you trying to do that. And
Right.
everything. Well done. So a weird little sense of respect.
Touche.
Well, shit.
It is now a group check
Oh boy.
for it, and it's just for Izzy and Kilo. Izzy and Kilo, you now have a path of escape. Now, none of these people are in their vehicles. They're all ground. Izzy, you are 100% confident you can outrun all of these motherfuckers without
Yeah,
on
you
foot.
can.
No one's touching you. Kilo would absolutely be able to do that, but they are currently holding Nim, which is
I'm
affecting
holding my baby bird.
yeah, their max speed. More their maneuverability than anything else. They can easily carry Nim's weight, but their maneuverability. Keridwyn has got you guys kind of covered from like turning around and shooting people that are getting too close to you, and everything. This requires both Kilo and Izzy. You are trying to escape. You have options.
Yes.
What's your escape? You now have kind of open city in front of you. Think of it like like a downtown of a major metropolis. So big buildings, tons of throughways. You could pop into a large building and try to lose them through it. Any number of things. How do you escape? And then depending on what you're choosing to do is, what role you'll make.
I'm definitely gonna match pace with Kilo and Nim.
And it can just be I fucking run. I just run and dodge out.
What do you want to do, Coach? Are there any more as we are booking it? Do I see like anybody on a more personal sized vehicle? Like anybody I can check off of a vehicle to take it? I'm talking a motorcycle. I'm talking
Give me a D6.
anything. Huh?
Give me a D6.
D6,
Higher the better.
Okay. I got a 4.
4. All right. You yeah. Just as you're escape like beelining down and away from these people, you see, why not, a hovering ice cream vending pod. So it's an ice cream truck. It's playing green sleeves. It's absolutely. And now the difference in pods is a little different than, say, cars. Ice cream trucks aren't inherently necessary to be fast in any way, shape, or form in our world. So oftentimes, like sometimes they're just a converted pickup with like a thing. Sometimes they're like a weird little trike, like underpowered vehicle. All pods essentially have the ability to be as fast or slow as any other pod for the most part, with the exception of very expensive souped up custom ones. So this isn't like a negative that it's an ice cream truck. Like it's like, oh, we could never get anywhere in that. It's just, it is an ice cream truck. And so you could try and pull the person because it's just kind of got the open door. And there's no kids at it yet. Or anything like that. Like it's in motion, but it's moving slowly, playing its music. So you can catch up to it and try and pull the person out. Get into that ice cream truck.
Would I know that it's definitively faster than Izzy and I?
Yes. It will automatically it'll automatically go fast. It will definitely run out of steam or definitely has a lot more longevity of moving at this pace, but it's also faster.
So I'm gonna rip whoever's out of that pot. I'm gonna try.
All right. I'll let you do it as either.
I'm not gonna hurt them. I'm not gonna hurt them.
I'll let you do it as either a control roll or a strike roll. Your choice. Or you could try wildly as a sway roll, just convincing them to get out of there.
No, I would not take the time to do. All right. I'm gonna burn a drive to do it. I can't risk this not working. Probably burning too many drives. Okay, I got a 6.
Beauty. How does it work when you pull this person out of the driver's?
Hell yeah.
Because it's full success.
I think it's I think he moves this person as easily as he moves a trash bin.
Yeah.
I think it's so muscle memory.
Just pick them up and just,
Excuse me.
Yeah. I'm not gonna. Yeah, exactly. It's like they're not even a person. Like I just simply move them out of the way.
Izzy, I'm gonna have you roll for this one because the ice cream truck is you like this is happening at the same time you're seeing this ice cream truck that Kilo is currently removing the driver from. What do you think Izzy would do in this situation?
Up on top of the ice cream truck.
Up on top
I
of
knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna say that. I wasn't gonna say it. I
just
kept it
leap.
inside, and I was waiting for you to
Just
say
leap
it.
up on top of it. No roll necessary.
Oh, we're doing this?
We've established that Izzy gets on top of these pods at all times.
Yes.
I do no roll
Straight
for
up
doing
Teen
that.
Wolf in it.
I will have you, Izzy, and you can roll this as either a move check or a hide check, or maybe even a control check. But this is to, now that you're sitting on top of something that it doesn't have a lot around it, you're a little bit more of a target, and everything. So this is about reducing potential fire damage to you. If you get a 1, you're going to take Jedi. 2 body damage. If you roll 2 or 3, you're going to take 1. If you roll 4 or above, you're not going to take any.
Good thing I have 3 bips and move. And after saying that, watch this roll be horrible. 2 1s and a 5. That's a pattern.
It's a pattern, but you get up there fine, get low so that you're not like in the way really for bullets. Keridwyn gets on the back of the ice cream truck, opens up the back kind of like loading door of the vehicle, and just immediately like positions themselves sort of hanging off of it, firing off, and then kicks like a bin of ice cream at them just because it's kind of fun to just throw some ice cream at
So we're giving them a rocky road to follow.
Kilo, you peel the fuck off in this. Nim is secure. You can either continue holding them. You have 4 hands, so you can easily drive with 2 of them and hold Nim with the other 2, or you can place them in the bench seat next to you next to you in the thing. But you peel out. There's no complications to driving on this. You push the pedal harder, it goes faster, and everything. Vehicles.
I do want to say one thing though.
Yeah.
Like, just for the guy who got picked off, just put like a Jackie Chan Adventures. I'm sorry, I gotta use it right now. Like, thank you. Just put it like,
We'll bring it back later.
We're gonna move a little bit on this to because Tery and Eddie, you both see the squad get away. You see them peel off, and there are people in foot pursuit. But the smarter ones stop being in foot pursuit and turn around and start firing back at the Tery contracted security. And so now they're fighting each other. The commander is like, yells out, "All right, exfiltrate," and obviously they're kind of trying to move back to their vehicles. They want to usher both you and Eddie into the pod van.
Okay.
And leave with both of you. Do you do anything to resist this?
I feel like there's not much I can do right now.
I mean, you
Like,
can keep fighting the guy, but yeah, he's definitely got bumpers on you, Eddie.
I'm not fighting anything right now. Not on a psychic
Not on
level.
3 brain marks.
Yeah, exactly.
Tery, do you try to do anything here, or do you just go with them? It's perfectly fine.
I could use a nap.
Yeah.
You know, today drained me. I did so much. I could use a nap.
You both get ushered into the vehicle. The door's
Do I
shut.
sleep?
Yeah, the door's shut. We're only minutes away. You know, the commander says we're only minutes away. There are 5 people in this vehicle. There is the driver in the front. There is the verbal sort of commanding officer, and there is Mr. Quiet Time. And
I was gonna say,
then you two.
I go like, "Hey, Mike. Hey, Zach.
Yeah,
Hey."
yeah. I mean,
I
you
know
can.
everyone.
You feel the vehicle lifting off. As the vehicle lifts off, Tery or Eddie, you're released. Now
Okay.
that you're in a moving pod vehicle with doors that are closed, you're fully released and everything. The commander pulls off their goggles and mask, and it's a human person, like a humanoid person. Like they might be like they might be Star Trek alien and have like ridges on their nose or something, but they're a human, they're humanoid, relatively looking person. The Mr. Quiet Time,
golden eyes.
Mr. Quiet Time does not do or say anything. They just sit there quietly, and everything, and they're like, they go, we're gonna take you to safe house 372 Gamma. From there, we'll wait, make sure that no one is pursuing you, get updates on the report of what that's happening, and see if we can locate your friends. Tery, you get one of the most pedestrian things ever, which is pedestrian things ever in your like little comm device, your little smartphone.
Mm-hmm.
As you see this commander sort of like come up and like type into like a little pad. If you would like to pay extra, your security team will go and try to track down and secure your friends before the other security team does. You get an add-on charge fee if you want to pay.
Mm-hmm.
What does Tery do? You're the only one that's seeing this. The guy doesn't say anything about it, just pings on your phone. You know that this is something that this group could, in theory, help with, but it would send more mercenaries after your squad as well.
Yeah, I'm thinking if Terry is that strategic, or if that would be breaking character for me to be like, of course not.
It's your call.
I don't know. Where's Alex Thunder when I need him? Ugh, to think for me. I think I'm trying to think what he would. He knows these people are mercenaries.
Yeah,
like
they're like private security. Everyone in here is private security.
I think I'll think of Nim and be like, oh, maybe not. She has like the thing in her with like, her job.
Yeah.
And be like, oh no thanks. But I'll tip you all if you want. I can tip everyone.
It does have the automatic little like
I tip
15,
full.
20, 25%.
Yeah. I go like 25.
All right. Eddie and Tery, you're going to a security location. A secure location. Eddie, it's pretty quick once you're unlocked. You realize you're in a great spot, arguably. These people obviously listened to Tery. They didn't gas Tery when Tery ran into the danger. As far as they know, they don't know you from anything. And you know that they weren't. You're confident now that they weren't after you specifically, because otherwise you wouldn't be here. And so for all they know, you're just Tery's friend. And you are very much in a secure place.
Well, one of them has an inkling that I'm not just Terry's friends.
Well, I mean, Tery called out that Kilo were friends, and yeah, one of them knows you have mind powers. But like, again, coming from another person with mind powers, it's like, yeah, some people have mind powers. You were trying to prevent your friends from getting hurt. You don't have a full read on it, but there's no reason for them to suspect that you might be anything else. They didn't like drive into your mind that tightly. They cared more about your motor functions and your functionality than they did your thoughts. But yeah, Eddie, you feel good. Tery, you're insecure. A little center console thing pops up between you and Eddie that has like snacks and some like bottles of water and
Water?
yeah. Well, I mean that's what's default in there. And they're like, do you need something else? Is there something?
Milk.
And nobody preps their vehicle with on-hand milk, and so they're like, we can get you milk when we get to the safe house, sir.
I hope there's milk there already.
Yeah. You hear him radioing. Can we get milk to the safe house?
I pay so much for this service.
You do. You pay out the nose for the service.
Eddie is
immediate milk.
Eddie is staring kind of incredulously at Tery right now.
Right? Milk. Right?
And while he's staring, he's going to grab the water bottle, open it, and start drinking.
Yeah. Cutting from that travel back to the ice cream truck. The little ice cream truck is doing. You've pulled out of the way, but more importantly, you finally pulled out of the broadcoms blocking and jamming that have happened. So I don't know what was going on with Eddie's super loud voice, but Graham gets on the comms, and Izzy and Kilo, and in theory, if Nim wasn't unconscious, Nim, you'd all be hearing this. They're like, update, status, where are you? And you can just hear Graham like repeating it verbally.
Yeah. Hey,
what's up?
All right. We're out of the area. We're getting your communications now.
What happened? What's going on?
They all want Nim.
Well,
that's the feeling I got. They all want Nim.
Okay. Are they someone? One of you turn on. Jesus, and then I'm gonna. It's almost like a retcon. I'm just gonna presume something. Because you can comm over the devices, but they're not like inherently connected to HQ in a way that says know where I am at all times. That would not make sense for agents. It would make it easy if HQ were ever compromised to find you and stuff like that. However, Glitch, would you say that it is 100% reasonable that on whatever social media app exists in the modern era that Izzy is on,
have your location
that you have
kill me.
No, not the location, that you have friended Mark on that social media app?
Mark's number. Mark's private number.
Yeah. So you and Mark.
God damn it.
So Mark's.
Yeah.
So Graham's like,
What's Mark mentioned in every single?
Because you hate him. Because everyone hates him except for Izzy, and I love that so goddamn much. So Mark goes, don't worry, I got him, and everything, and is tracking Izzy through hacking his phone over social media, over social media, but you don't have to talk to Mark as a group that much. Gren's like, all right. I'm going to give you directions. I've got an overhead map. Make the turns. If there's anything in your way, drive through it. And everything. I need a control roll from Kilo. This is not, you're not going to fail at getting away and taking these directions. It's about how many people you accidentally injure in doing so.
Block control. How many people I accidentally
Actually, Mark's in my top 8.
Yeah, Mark's right next to Tom.
I'm gonna burn my last nerve drive.
Yeah.
Because I'm scared of hurting people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Burned my last nerve years ago. Oh, you mean in the game? Sorry,
I got a 6.
Just have
you
2 more left.
deftly react. You're fully locked into combat mode. You deftly react. Izzy on top of the vehicle, able to shout for people to get out of the way. You hear Keridwyn in the back being like, "Free ice cream," and just throwing tubs of ice cream out of the back of the truck, out of the back of the cooling fridge of the back of the thing. So ice cream sandwiches and popsicles and little big 5-gallon drums of it are all just like pouring out and everything.
I just reached out and grabbed me a creamsicle. Quickly.
Gren gets you.
Your tail whips out and grabs one.
Yeah.
Graham gets you on the most winding path where you're drifting an ice cream truck around corners.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I want this art.
You're drifting an ice cream truck around corners. Izzy on the back, on the top. Keridwyn on the back. Nim, safe, unconscious, breathing, perfectly fine. You're pretty sure it was just tranquilizer.
But buckled in safely.
Buckled in. That shit just happens automatically now. The seat just goes whoop and then just grabs you.
Steve, I have a question.
Yeah.
Do we get the sense of how much Graham truly knows, like, about us? Because I want to be like, what does she have that they want so goddamn bad? But I don't know if Graham actually has that kind of information.
You can ask it, certainly. Feel free. I mean, it's a reasonable question for Kilo to ask the like office manager slash office manager slash like XO, I guess, of the of your pod. Sort of like if no one else takes the lead, then they are obviously the one to do it. So you can ask.
Okay. Graham, why do they want her so goddamn bad? They're willing to kill. They're willing to kill all of us to get her back. I don't understand.
I'm going to have Julia roll on my behalf as Gran.
Ooh.
So roll a d6, just one, and let me know what the number is.
I've been rolling good, so
I'm rolling
it's gonna
hot.
be fine.
Don't say that right before you.
Not for that look to change. 3.
Yeah, 3.
Called it.
I can't.
3.
Gren's now Kilo.
Sorry, Gren. Gren or Grem?
Let me look at the campaign NPC list because I can never remember if it's an N or an M.
G Money.
Where is it? G Money. Yeah, there you go. If you can't remember, nickname it. Chorus, Mark, Grem, M. Good
Grem.
person. So Grem goes. Grem's like, I, like, obviously they're curious, but I don't know why. I don't know if this, like why they so specifically want Nim. Like, people leave jobs all the time. I need you to give me a read roll, my good Kilo.
Is Grem trying to hoodwink me a little bit? A read roll, okay.
Yeah.
Heart of the cards on this one. I get to roll 1 die. Okay. Come on now. I got a 6.
Damn.
Leave in the heart of the dice.
With a 6.
I have opened the dice, Kaiba.
God damn.
Jeez, Yug. So, with a 6, Kilo, you are 100% sure that Grem does not know exactly why they're after Nim. You are also 100% sure that they had a beat as if they might say something, but then pivoted over to the I don't know speech. So you know that they're burying something.
I'm going to call him out on it.
Just right away?
I will, absolutely. What aren't you telling me?
Hmm.
I follow all your orders. We've been doing everything we're supposed to. You owe it all to me. You can tell me.
I'm not going to make you roll sway because you got a 6. Did you guys ever wonder, even though you're not the same age because you weren't born in the same year, why all of your birthdays line up on Velas's calendar?
I did think that was a bit weird. I'm gonna make this canon that I have an ice cream in my mouth, maybe.
Yeah.
As
You're eating I mean, you're away now, so like everyone's eating an ice cream at this point, except for Nim.
One of us would have
It's
given
like
you
that scene in Hot Fuzz when they're sitting around at the. It's like, wait,
a
what's
little
going
ice cream
on?
sandwich.
Yeah.
Little Chipwich action going on.
What would Kilo's choice ice cream truck choice be?
Hmm.
Kind of like portable ice cream snack.
Probably a Chipwich.
Yeah, something
I
simple.
feel like Kilo enjoys a good
comes
Chipwich.
comes across exactly as good as it sounds. Where it's like, yeah,
Yes.
it's cookies and ice cream. It's classic.
Yes.
That's never gonna be bad.
Good combination for a reason.
Yeah. We don't need to reinvent ice cream treat wheels.
No.
It's ice cream with cookies.
This is the least synthetic thing I can order here.
Yeah. I am confident this is both ice cream and cookie.
Yes.
There's no Astro anything in this.
These are Astro Bram pipe. This is an Astro Bram ice cream. Got you.
Graham he goes, you're curious about that. Graham just goes, you ever heard of the phrase, some heroes are born and some are made? Some are both. Or kind of. And as you pull into some underground parking garage, turn a left that looks like it's going to cruise you into a wall, but then that wall opens up to be a hidden garage of some sort. As Tery and Eddie find themselves going into a neighborhood that Eddie would normally never go into because it's on floor 4 of Velas at the most elite of elite neighborhoods. And going into parking and then being ushered into a jewelry store that Tery doesn't know money very well as far as value. Tery, you couldn't afford this jewelry.
Damn.
This is something you are confident in. You didn't know they sold jewelry this expensive. You couldn't afford this jewelry. Eddie, this is
the corrupt politician floor.
Yeah,
certainly.
This certainly. They're just so good at stock trading. I don't understand how.
Privileged.
Yeah. Like you could get like maybe one of the tennis bracelets, Tery, but you could not get the finer pieces here. Eddie, no human being that has a normal amount of income in their entire life could add it all together and afford any of this. You get ushered into the back. There's a vault door, kind of unlock, security panic room door, and then it's so frustrating. Probably for Eddie. This panic room, this secure location, is like a day spa. There's a jacuzzi in the like a soaking tub, warm jacuzzi tub in there. You can see that there's a sauna in the back. There's like a wet bar with like a bartender by it and everything. Because when you pay the premium income, you get the premium safe houses. There are other safe houses, surely, that are not this nice, but that's not the package that Tery paid for. And so the lap of luxury of a safe house. You also see that mounted outside of the safe house on the wall is enough like heat, microwave, and and energy firepower to just irradiate a small town if need be, to blow out everything that's in the front of this door if need be, front of this door, and keep the people in it safe. But yeah, and so with ice cream treats, mysteries, Eddie and Tery safe in the lap of luxury with a mercenary crew, Nim safe and not captured, which could have happened, with certain
Not
choices.
on my watch.
And maybe
Kilo would have died for.
Maybe a teaser on, and then a teaser on what is going on with the fact that you were all born, that you all have the same birthday, not the same year, certainly not the same place. Many of you are not from Veles, but in Veles' calendar, all of your birthday is the same. And we'll find out about that in 2026. That is where we're going to end this episode. It is a little after 7:30 my time, which means it's coming up on 10:45 East Coast time, and I assume 3 in the morning in Julia's time zone. I never
Julia
understand.
being an absolute rock star.
Rock star. But with that, let's do a nice little end of the year round robin 2025. We're going to start with Julia. Julia, where can people find you on the internets?
It's on IG at stark.ju. I'm so sleepy.
She's so talented.
So talented.
Go look at her work.
I'm coming back.
Will, where can people find
She's
you?
still there.
You can find me on alternating Fridays on either ADH Adventures, where I'm in As the Suns Rise on Creation, their Exalted campaign, as well as on, and when I'm not there, I'm on the BC Wrestle podcast, where I am part of the Six Sided Scholars, part of the TNA review team there. Also coming up very soon, we're getting the green light on this. We don't have an official date yet, but I will be absolutely intolerable as we do. But we have, I am helping to develop a live in-person actual play in the greater Boston area. If you're in the greater Boston area and would like to come be in the audience for that show, it would be great to have you. Once we get a date and numbers on that, I will be letting everybody know that. And also, as usual, on TikTok at Radio Free Will.
Yes. Glitch, where can people find you on the internet if they be so inclined?
You can find me on That's on the Glitch on TikTok. If you can find there'll be a link tree there. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, some spicier sites. I'll be doing some streaming via video games very soon because I miss doing that, and I also miss making money. And if I'm lucky, and if y'all are lucky, y'all be hearing a lot more of me vocal-wise, because I've been putting auditions out there like crazy for voice work. So,
oh yeah,
hell yeah.
And last and certainly not least, where can people find you, especially most recently, because you're in season 2 now?
I am in season 2 now. I go by the Kellhop across the internet on all platforms. Season 2 of Bitten has started, which is a Daggerheart story on Crit Hit Chronicles and Talking XP. We play on Tuesday evenings, though, again, like everybody else with the holidays, we have a little bit of a break coming, but then we're going to reconvene, I believe, on January 6th. But I'm also here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also in other projects that I'm recording, behind the scenes and stuff like that, and I will let you know as they pop up.
And,
I love it here. I love playing with these people.
And we love playing with you, Kelly. Last but not least, at Dying of Exposure, I was just collecting my thoughts. At Dying of Exposure,
It's your game, mommy.
So many. It's your game, mommy. Momming it up. Making sure you got orange slices for after practice.
Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome. I got you the light blue Gatorade like you requested.
Yay.
Hey, Mommy takes us out for pizza whether we win or lose the game, and that's what.
Yeah, we go to
counts.
Crazy Quasars afterwards every time.
No.
All the staff has to. God, I gotta give you a non-Mark Quasi Quasar staff member so I can do that voice again. And then but you can also in the new year, because we'll be off for the next couple weeks, but in the new year, get updated to my current kind of streaming schedule. You could literally leave, if anyone's watching this Twitch live, if they left and then came back in 45 minutes, they would see me again with my friend Triple Aaron trying to wrap up Baldur's Gate 3, their initial run, over the next several weeks. So we'll be doing that sporadically. But in the new year, you will be able to see another actual play here on Dying of Exposure. Dying of Exsanguination, the Strahd Quad. And it will be a my version of a Curse of Strahd campaign.
Which is going to be
Exsanguination.
It will definitely be both horrifying and stupid, and I'm very excited.
And that
to play.
will make it beautiful.
Yeah, I'm very excited to play with those players. That'll be. I don't know if we've decided if it's Sunday nights or Monday nights, but that'll be late. That'll be 8 p.m. Pacific. So for East Coasters, little too late.
8 p.m. Pacific.
Yeah, I'm critical rolling all of you by making you stay up. Nah, the VODs will go up on Dying Exposure, of course. Definitely go over to the Dying Exposure's YouTube. This is the 25th episode of Cosmos Candela. We have been playing this for quite literally 366 days. That's the 17th was the first time that we recorded a session or streamed a session. So we've done it. We've made it through the first year. We're going to make it through another year.
I feel we still know so little.
It's because
I know, right?
Yeah.
There's so much.
2 hour
we
sessions,
don't know.
2 hour. And having followed this season of Critical Role, I'm like, oh, I see what happens if you have 3.5 to 4 hours. You get through a lot in one session, as opposed to these like 90-minute to 2 hour sessions where it's just like, woo, we get a scene or two.
You get wiggly though.
You get
4 hours.
You do. I mean, I have to watch it at 1.25 speed in a VOD in 2 sections. But I'm committed and so far enjoying season 4 of Critical Role. But that's enough about them, because if you care about them, you're probably watching it right now. Anyway, thanks for this time. We'll be back next year on Thursdays at this time slot. Until further notice, we'll move them around. But bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Julia, wait. Julia.
Fuck y'all, I'm going to bed. That's what